Hey, welcome back to my channel, Duct Tape Mechanic. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to disassemble and properly clean a dryer. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more DIY and tinkering videos. Alright, so I picked up this electric dryer right here. I don't know what's wrong with it or if there's anything wrong with it, but I don't do too many dryer repair videos because there's a lot of good dryer repair videos on YouTube. But I did feel like doing a video on how to properly clean a dryer was important because I think it's an aspect that's often overlooked. And a clean dryer is important for two main reasons. One is that lint buildup can lead to dryer fires, and number two is lint buildup can also decrease the performance of your dryer. By that I mean that it could take double the time or triple the time it usually takes for your clothes to get dry. And I get dryers like this a couple times. I've gotten dryers like this a couple times where the dryer is taking much longer than it should to actually get it clean. And this video applies to any type of dryer that has a filter on top like this. So if the dryer is a Kenmore, Whirlpool, Maytag, whatever, Amana, as long as it has a filter like this on top, this video will apply. And to properly clean it, all you need is a Phillips screwdriver and a 1/4" nut driver. Or you could just use a bit holder like this and a number 2 Phillips bit like this. Alright, let's get this started. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is remove the filter. To removing the filter, we're going to remove the 2 Phillips screws. It helps to have a magnetic tray like this to keep all the screws intact. Alright, in the next step, we're going to undo this back panel right here. In order to do that, there's 9 1/4" head screws right here that we'll be undoing. But before you do that, make sure you unplug the dryer and undo the vent line as well. So we went ahead and removed the back panel. The next thing we're going to be doing is removing the back panel for the blower motor. And there's just 4 screws right here. There's still a 1/4" head screws. And when we remove that, that's when we expect a lot of lint buildup. And even though we have a lot right here as well, but that's where the majority of our lint will be. And I suspect there's going to be a fair amount just because the outflowing right here. But then that's what we should be vacuuming up. And I recommend that doing this sort of vacuuming about once a year. It's not that difficult and it makes a big difference. Once we got the screws out, we should kind of angle this out and it should come. There we go. Woo, look at that. There's a good chunk layer right there. And this is why you should clean your dryer once a year. Yikes. Alright, so we got everything disassembled here, and we'll just be vacuuming up this blower motor housing area, obviously this back panel right here, and this vent area right here, and everything else you can see. We're going to vacuum that all up as well. But those are the main areas that will fill up with lint and decrease the performance of your dryer. And this is also a good opportunity to retrieve some of that change that was missing afterwards, after doing the laundry. And my nephew likes to come and watch me disassemble these things so he could take all the change. I think I found $10 or $11 in these things before, but just in change. But alright, we'll get to vacuuming now. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the yearly maintenance I recommend. If you want to go further, you could take off the the bell to take off the drum, which is on the other side of the cabinet, and clean the base of the cabinet as well. But I feel like you don't need to do that every year. You can do that after 4 or 5 years. But this will definitely increase your dryer life and reduce the chance of electrical fire, or dryer fire, I should say. The next step is to put everything back together. This part can be a little bit tricky to put back together, but basically we're just going to angle it in there and then put the 2 screws up top, then do the 4 screws on the bottom. Alright, so once you get it into place, we'll go to the top and put the 2 screws on. Alright, the screws up here are Phillips screws. Everything else is just 1/4 inch. So we're going to go ahead and match up the holes. Once we do, we'll just screw them in there. There we go. Now we'll take care of the 1/4 inch screws in the back. Once you get the top 2 screws on, these ones should match up pretty good. If not, you can wiggle this around a little bit. But we'll put these 4 1/4 inch head screws on. Alright, now it's just time to slap the back cover back on.